Hello and good morning, all you wonderful people out there. Welcome to another episode of Fallout 4. So right now, we're still down here in the Institute. We've got 4 heads. Wait. Alright, so which one is this? Advanced Systems. So let's go here and meet this person. Hey, 2 doors. Hey.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Uh.
Well, that was productive.
Okay.
Huh?
Huh? Hold on, what? Man, hold on 1 second.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Oh. Man, allergies kicking my butt. Hey, Dr. Lee? It is Madison Lee.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
See, what work?
What is it you're working on?
Advanced Systems, Special Projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Cool. What's it do?
A Courser chip? What's it do?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay that allows them, and now you, to get in and out at will. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Everything okay?
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Okay. Spanner. Alright. Terminal in here. Can we access this terminal? To view access logs. Advanced Terminal 3. Advanced System Terminal 3B. Access local login. Watson E. Notes. Reviewing research proposals. Access local login. Watson E. Notes. Rejecting research proposals. Login. Madison Lee. Reviewing Synth progress updates. Login Watson E. Updating findings on child synth development. Local login Watson E. Submitting regulation updates to directory. Sorry about that. There's some interesting news on TV. It's about motorcycle helmets. Speaking of that, I need to get my bike out, get the tires changed on it so I can go ride. Submitted to Directorate for approval. Review permissions for assigning sidearms to personnel. SRB recommendations to increase security have overridden any normal procedures for allowing Institute scientists to carry firearms. Training for said firearms also needs to be updated. Reconsider interdepartmental network access. Certain divisions appear to be abusing this. Security systems need to be reviewed by Facilities Division ASAP. Given recent events, it is extremely important that the Institute be prepared for any conceivable situation, no matter how unlikely. Dr. Ao has requested this for some time, and I am now inclined to agree with him. Personal notes. I have in the last 24 hours observed no less than 7 blatant violations of Institute protocol. The degree to which people appear to ignore the rules which have been put in place to keep us all safe is incredibly disappointing. Madison insists that I continue to test the testing battery. Madison insists that I continue the testing battery with the child Synth, despite my reservations about the project as a whole. If this were any other situation, I would not have second thoughts about going straight to the director. But given the circumstances, I shall simply wait it out. Okay. It's back there. Alright, people.
Yes.
Father has accomplished so much. I hope you can appreciate his work as we do.
Who are you? Nathan Fillmore.
Yes?
Whatever. Okay, now we got one more. I do believe.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
The fuck?
There. All done. You can return to your duties. And remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
What in the world?
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ao thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
What's Mr. Doctor doing? Yeah, I don't like you guys.
All systems nominal.
You look at that pump.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, to send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Really? Hold on a second. Who are you?
Father's a great man. You must be very proud.
What's in here? Oh. What are you
We're
looking
all
at?
looking forward to working with you.
Pardon me, ma'am.
Pardon you. Ooh, Synth the relay grenade. I'll take all those. Take these. They don't need those. CRB terminal. Reclamation. Target tracking. Hold. That was rough. Crud. I gotta refill my coffee. Man. Avengers movies. Alright, reclamation target tracking. Unit ID C2-41. What's that? Gotta be another. Oh, yeah. Status unit at large. Investigation underway. Assigned Courser X2-36. Good neighbor. Last sighting. Looks like they're coming up with another Mission Impossible. No recent sightings. Unit believed to be in railroad custody. Oh. More rewards. Mem wipe likely performed by now. Unit ID 59-43. Status unit at large. Investigation suspended. See notes. Outside Courser none. Location last sighting Boston Airport. Oh. Boston Airport. Investigation suspended. Area deemed too hazardous at this time. Boston Airport, huh? Unit ID B5-92. Status. Unit located. Reclamation scheduled. Assigned Courser X6-88. Location. Libertalia Raider Stronghold. Note, Unit B5-92 has been mem-wiped by Railroad agents. New identity is Gabriel. Unit now leads a raider gang based at Libertalia. Shows highly aggressive tendencies. Killed several dozen rivals and civilians. Suspect brain damage resulting from mem-wipe process. Unit XK8-23 status destroyed. Assigned Courser X3-51 location remains located northeast of Saugus Ironworks. Notes, unit's remains discovered near Saugus Ironworks and returned to Robotics Division. Unit destroyed by multiple gunshot wounds. Suspect raider based out of Saugus Ironworks. Unit ID L3-37. Status, unit at large. Investigation underway. Assigned Courser X9-73. Location last sighted Corvega. Notes. Unit has been memory wiped. New identity is Leo. Exercise extreme caution. Unit has been trained by Railroad and is proficient with several weapons. Unit has evaded capture twice and wounded coursers on both occasions. List of informants. The following individuals have proven useful in our reclamation operations. In exchange for caps, these persons have in the past provided information on escaped Synth sightings and suspected railroad activity. If you make a new contact, add the individual to the database. Director AO. The form of this: Cricket, Caravaner, Mobile. What? Tommy? Tommy Long Game? Tommy. It's now 5 a.m. Occupation, owner, proprietor, combat zone. Location, combat zone. Well, Mr. Tommy is a synth. No, he's at a foreman. Really? Trash can Carla. Caravaner. Location, mobile. Doc Weathers. Occupation, Caravaner. Location, mobile. AJ. Kim Dealer. Good neighbor. Murawski. Kim Supplier. Good neighbor. Lucas Miller. Caravaner. Mobile. Henry Cook. Barkeep. Diamond City. List of informants. Man. Date, course of rules, operation, entered supply requisition form, small arms ammunition. Reclamation system file closed. X688. Well, That's interesting. Old Tommy, cricket.
Sometimes you have to lean on the other departments a little to get what you need.
Doc?
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
There might be. Don't trust me?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time.
I'm an outsider.
In fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Synth escapes?
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Does it matter?
Why does it matter?
If there is some defect in Courser combat programming, then it must be identified and corrected. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
The acting head of SRB.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Okay.
Report anything suspicious to the SRB.
Okay.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Whatever,
You smell
Jake.
like you've been above ground.
Ed? What do I smell like?
Greetings, ma'am.
Oh. Institutionalized. Complete. Okay. Now we must talk to Father. Where's Father? Data. Talk to Desdemona. We have the dead drop. Concierge. All aboard. Here's that one. Speak of the devil. Oh. What? Now we gotta go up. The elevator's over there. Hold on. Let's send retention. And we're going into robotics.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, That's all for now. You can resume your duties.
What the world?
Power demand jumped another 5% this year.
Demand?
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
What the world? Sit here.
No matter it could have been anything. It was probably just a glitch in the nervous system. The fine motor control software could use an update.
If it were just a limb twitching, but her eyes were moving as well.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare polarizer on you, would you?
Rapid eye movements while sleeping can only mean one thing, Max. You just don't want to admit to yourself what it means.
If you're about to launch into one of your impassioned speeches about artificial sentience and machines with souls, don't bother. I've heard enough of them by now. Hell, I can write them down from memory.
But we can't just ignore the question. If a synth can dream, why can't it have a soul? And if a synth has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard we can measure. Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines, so we can do what we want with them.
If you disapprove of the work we do here, Dr. Renee, you know where to find the teleporter.
Now just a moment. I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
Well, it's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science, not philosophers. You do well to remember that.
Welcome. Please
All
proceed
our
directly
divisions
to
are
processing.
important, but I tend to think of robotics as the first among equals.
What the world?
All this must be a little overwhelming for you.
Yes. What the world? That's crazy.
Welcome. Please proceed directly to processing.
What do you mean, man?
Did I
Let's
turn
see
off
what's
the
going on here.
interferometer?
Failed to help me top pressure. That niggers. Look at this. That is crazy.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I've increased synth responsiveness by 0.04%.
That's creepy. Wow. That's a trip.
Hello. Welcome.
Okay.
Please step this way to processing.
That was something. Alright, you gotta find a way up. Far up. Cool.
3 levels of approval. Do you believe that? 3!
Sure. Oh. Uh-oh. Going too far. Bye. Man. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Right down. Need to go talk to Father. Looks like Arizona's burning. I never wish that on nobody. Oh, I'll get out of here. Okay, gotta go up the stairs.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
To talk to Father.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
I think it sucks. Return to the surface?
First things first. How do I get back to the surface?
The same way you got in, of course. You are not a prisoner here. You may come and go as you please. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
Free will. Proper supervision.
What do you mean by proper supervision?
I mean that while they are here in the Institute, fulfilling the purpose for which they were designed, our synths perform admirably. As you're about to see, however, they can become unpredictable when set loose. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
This is the guy we read about on the terminal. Memories erased.
Who erased his memories? And why?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad.
The radicals.
We'll deal with them in time. But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before more harm is done. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Up with the courser. Alright, so we talked to Father. He drinks bourbon, huh? Interesting. Got a picture of a lighthouse. There's no lighthouse down here. This stupid
Remember
driver.
to conserve power at every opportunity.
What are you talking about? Anyways. Talk to Desmond on a map institute. Yeah. Let's go talk to Desdemona. Yes. Hello, Kate.
Hey.
Let's talk.
Hey, it's Fixer. Fixer's back. Pam wants you. She explained why, but I couldn't figure it out.
Okay. Whatever. Wanna talk. What happened here? Gotta talk to her. What is going on here? There we go.
Hey. Yeah? Quit stalling. I need you to help me. Please.
Okay. No problem, Nolan. Anything you need.
Anything you need, Kate.
I was hoping you'd say that. We're friends now, which means I can trust you with anything. I'm also hoping it means you've got me back. Because I need it now more than ever. I'm sick. And I don't think I can hide it from you anymore.
Deep breath.
Okay, calm down and take a deep breath. If you're sick, I want to help you.
Okay. It's like this. Ever since I left home, I've been using Psycho. I don't know why I'm still taking that crap, but I can't stop. And believe me, I've tried. I can't even go a day without it anymore, and I'm fucking sick and tired of it. I've even been doing it behind your back. Sneaking doses when I think you aren't looking. Worst of all, it's been making me sick. I've been spitting blood and I don't feel right inside. I need to get this shite out of me system before I wind up dead.
Tell me how.
Tell me how we can clean you up.
Well, there might be a way, but it's not gonna be easy. There's supposed to be a vault somewhere out here. A place called Vault 95. I've heard that Vault Tech used it for some kind of social experiment. Stuck a bunch of junkies inside to poke and prod. Well, they supposedly had some special method to clean up those blokes in there. Some kind of a machine or something. If we could get inside, maybe that machine could help me.
Vault 95.
Do you know where we could find Vault 95?
Not really, no. All I know is it's supposed to be somewhere in the southwestern part of the Commonwealth. Look, I don't want you to think I'm some kind of low-life junkie. A stupid girl who's harming herself for no good reason. From one friend to another. All I'm asking is for your help. When you're ready, take me out to Vault 95 and help me put an end to me pain.
Okay. Benign intervention. Okay. Let's talk to Desdemona.
Glad you're with us.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
It's everywhere. Alright, Des.
Thank God.
Woo! See, Des, I told you the molecular stabilization matrix held.
Funny. You didn't sound certain yesterday. It is really, really good to see you. Did it work? Did you make it inside the Institute?
You thought I died?
You thought I died?
I saw you disintegrate right before my eyes. Then the whole machine blew up. Tom insisted you dematerialized in time. But Tom's track record with experiments leaves something to be desired. I've never been happier to tell Tom I was wrong. It did work, right?
Yeah, I found my son.
I met with the leader of the Institute. And it turns out, he's my son.
What? Wasn't he just a little boy?
Work with father?
Since he's my son, maybe we can work with him.
Do you really think he'd be willing to let go of all of the synths? Even if he was, certainly the rest of the Institute wouldn't go along with it. They'd just put someone else in charge.
True that. Let's see. I'm glad he's alive, yes, and yes.
I'm just glad he's alive.
I know it wasn't the reunion you were hoping for, but I'm happy you got to see him all the same. Besides meeting your boy, did you meet Patriot too? Did Tom's holotape work?
Yes, it did. I could do what's the plan? I met Patriot.
What was the plan again?
Tom encrypted a
Oh,
holotape using the same encryption scheme
Oops.
Patriot used in the past. If you put that holotape on any terminal down there, hopefully you'll get his attention. Or have you already met him?
Yeah,
I met
him.
Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step. Get to it.
Okay. And
You from one of those vaults?
Hey, look there.
You got too many teeth to be a scammer.
P45 sitting here. Pam?
Confirming presence of rogue variable. Dispensing data. There are 3 independent reports of Courser activity. Analysis completed, based on target's activity pattern, location, and suspected trajectory. Conclusion. The Institute is actively looking for railroad assets. Stopgap solution. Terminate Courser threats whenever possible.
Risk my cover?
Wouldn't killing a Courser blow my cover?
2 facts. Fact 1. If rogue variable leaves no survivors, chance of undercover mission being compromised is 1.3%. Railroad Alpha has deemed this an acceptable level of risk to preserve the current railroad organization construct. Fact 2. Only agents of designated subclass Heavy capable of eliminating Courser threat.
Makes sense.
Seems logical to me.
This unit's logic circuits are fully functional. Target designated Courser Alpha is in a defended location with lower generation synth targets. Eliminate Courser variable, leaving no survivors. End of discussion.
Side energy. Access records. Access restricted to entity designated Railroad Alpha. Latest prediction models. Though it wasn't a certainty, thankfully the signal interceptor worked. When I materialized, I found myself in an empty room. Z1-14 can get the 13 cents in place, but in order for them to make it out to the teleporter, Patriot needs to insert the username and password for B1 of CIT's Code Defender. End of report.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman, Wilfred. Bergman, Wilfred, registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
Cambridge Polymer.
What can you tell me about Cambridge Polymer?
Cambridge Polymer Labs, LLC, had several active military contracts, specializing in robotics. The region is currently classified as extremely dangerous.
After you get the password report back here. With any luck, we'll have a game plan by then.
Okay. Well, yes, we just learned a whole bunch.
I'm very...
I don't care if you're busy or not, buddy. Okay. Tell you all what, we're gonna go down here. It's gonna be a lot of reds. We're gonna rush inside right quick.
Hey, genius, you're taking rides. Let's move out.
I know it. I know it, I know it. No reds. Alright. Virgil. Yeah, buddy.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
Should it have?
Did you expect it to?
No, of course not. It was far more likely that it would just blow up. But it didn't. You made it in. Were you able to find the serum?
Okay.
I've got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely.
Well, there's a
Density
smell I'm never
gradient
gonna
is
forget.
high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands have formed.
Test it?
How are you going to test it?
On myself, of course. That was the plan. This serum will only counteract the specific strain of FEV that I infected myself with. There's no telling what it might do to anyone else.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. And now, we wait.
How long do we have to wait?
How long will it take?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever been tried before. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I guess we leave now.
Protect and serve.
Whatever happens, thank you.
Yes, sir. Alright, let's run out here. Go to our map real fast and get out of this glowing sea. Okay, we're gonna go up here to Red Rockets. Unload some stuff and see what happens. Look at my Dalmatian. Just looking inside the window saying, hey, hi, how you doing? What's up, buddy? Chompers, what you doing? It's Chompers. Oh, what are you doing? Guess you're looking at the Hellfire. Alright, transfer all junk. Okay. See if we can cook anything. Get some baked bloat pie. Some death claw steak. Soup. awesome. Oop. Nope. Didn't happen.
Yeah?
No. The moon. Okay, guys. This room have to end this morning. I have got to get ready for work. I tried to record a video yesterday and it just wasn't working. I was too wore out, too hot yesterday. Getting pretty hot here in Texas. Really muggy. Well, let me tell you, it'll sure take it out of you real quick. Anyways, well, I thank y'all so much for watching. And thank you so much for joining me today also. Next episode, let's see what we got going on here. Data. Meet up with the courser. Get the password for Code Defender. Bring Kate to Vault 95. Eliminate the courser. Got lots of stuff to do. And pick up the dead drop. Okay. Again, thank you so much for watching. And if you could, please like, comment, possibly subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And, so I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.